7 Days of Sunshine with Brent Duncan.
G'day and welcome to 7 Days of Sunshine. This is my very first episode and I'm very happy and glad that you are joining me today. Now, before we get started, I just want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas, even though it's January, and a Happy New Birthday this year. I figured if I wish you a happy birthday now, I don't have to do it when it's actually your birthday because I've already done it. So we're going to get right into it here. So 7 Days of Sunshine is a brand new podcast where the 7 elements of life are sure to let the sun shine on your soul for 7 whole days. 7 whole days. These 7 elements are love, laughter, health, care, hope, peace, and music, the most important one of all. You need music in your life to be happy. You need all of those 7 elements in your life to be happy. So I'm going to go through each one. I'm going to touch base on each topic every week. And those are the 7 elements to having 7 days of sunshine. So this podcast is all about being positive. I'm not going to talk about anything negative here. This is all just positive and fun. And that's what's in store for this podcast. So just to give you an idea, that's what I'm going to be talking about. And let's get straight into it.
Did you come here to laugh? Well, you came to the right place.
Okay, I'm going to get right into it here. I'm just going to tell you a few jokes because it doesn't hurt to have a laugh, does it? That's what we're all here for. Why do bees have sticky hair? Because they use a honeycomb. That is so funny. Why are hairdressers never late for work? Because they know all the shortcuts. What did the ocean say to the beach? Nothing. It just waved. Hello. Why do seagulls fly over the ocean? Well, because if they flew over the bay, then we'd call them bagels. I thought these jokes were really funny. So I've just got one more. This one's the best one out of all of them. Saved the best till last. What does a lemon say when it answers the phone? Yellow. Great dad jokes they were. And I hope that made you smile. Put some sunshine on your soul. Alrighty. Now moving on to the health section. Because we all need to be healthy.
It's all about your health, your health, your health, your health.
Do some form of exercise today. Even if it's just walking around the block to clear the mind. That's just little simple things can really help. If you've got a healthy body, you'll have a healthy mind and back and forth, all that sort of jazz. Drink lots of water, eat lots of veggies. Try having it every night for 1 week. Instead of, having like a pizza on a Thursday night or Friday night, or, fish and chips the next night, or, most of the time I think people mainly sort of change it up. But just try having the same thing every night for 1 whole week, and make that thing healthy. So if you're just going to have veggies at night and then have like protein shakes through the day, that can make you lose some weight, definitely. So give that a whirl. Okay. Next section is care.
I care for you, you care for me. I care for you, you care for me.
Do something for someone today. There's so many people that I know that, or that I just see, you know, whether it's on Instagram or just see in the world, see it on the news, see it wherever. But there's so many people who I feel don't really care enough for other people. People these days have a real attitude about, you know, oh, if you're not going to care for me, I'm not going to care for you. And this kind of, you know, selfish kind of attitude. And it's really just taken over the world, if you've noticed. And I don't think that's very good. I don't think that's the attitude that people should have. People should want to care for other people. People should be helping other people. So just for example, if you've got grandparents and you can visit them, go and visit them. You know, you don't want to leave things until it's too late. Yeah, just basically just show someone you care. That's my tip this week for caring. Even if it's just a reminder to yourself, maybe you needed to hear it. So I just wanted to mention that. And it doesn't cost anything to care. It doesn't hurt, you know. And you actually feel better. Well, I do. I feel better when I care for someone, and if I've done something for someone, it makes me feel good. You know, it feels like I've helped someone. It's a good feeling. So we need more of that going on in the world, because at the moment it's quite rare to see.
H O P E.
I've got some interesting quotes here that I found that I thought were worth mentioning. In the end, we regret. I'll try that again. In the end, we only regret the chances that we didn't take. Now, this just happens far too much in life. The only regrets I have are the things that I didn't do. I don't care about the things I've done because, you know, what's done is done. But yeah, definitely regret the things that I chose not to do, and then I look back and I go, God, I wish I'd done that. For example, I got a job on a cruise ship over in London many, many years ago, and I'm from Australia, and I never ended up going on that job, and I just kicked myself for it because, you know, being that age, I think I was about 27 or something at the time, and, you know, being in my prime age, I chose not to go, and because it just seemed, I can't even really remember the reason why. It just seemed like it was too much of an effort. And, you know, I don't, you know, at the time I didn't have much money and things like that. And just getting there seemed like it was a bit of a hassle. And it was just easier at the time to just say, no, I'm okay. Thanks. I'll stay here in my comfort zone, you know, and, I just wish that I had have done that. Because it would have been an incredible experience. I would have been traveling Europe and seeing places I've never seen before and meeting people I've never met before. It would have been incredible. So that's the first quote to live by is, in the end, we only regret the chances we didn't take. So if you've got an opportunity, take it. You can always quit it. You know, if it doesn't work out right, you can always quit it, but at least you tried and at least you gave it a go. It's never too late to be what you might have been. Now, this one I could really relate to because I've wanted to be an actor, actually, since I was about 14, 15 years old. It was one of my dreams, was always to be an actor. And I didn't actually start acting and going to acting classes until just a couple of years ago. And when I did it, I completely fell in love with it. It just felt right. I felt like I was just completely on the right track, and, this is where I belong. And, the classes were so much fun, and I was meeting new people, and I was getting into character, and, and in the end, you have that product of a video of your work. That's something that can last forever. So it's quite rewarding once you actually start doing it. So, but that's just for me. For you, it might be something else. So it's never too late to be what you might have been. It took me a good 20 years to actually, take the step to do classes, which, it's, stop living in a fairy tale, stop living in the dreams, and actually make it a reality. That's the whole point with that one. If everyone, this next quote is a quote that I made up myself, which I think is, I think people need to really notice this. This is how it goes. It says, if everyone treated everyone as if it was their birthday every single day, imagine how kind the world would be. Just think about that for a minute. Could you imagine how kind everyone would be, and how, everyone would be so good towards everyone, and you wouldn't have any arguments with anyone. You wouldn't have any real hate. You wouldn't have really any feelings of hate if you were surrounded by people who, if you thought it was their birthday today, you wouldn't be nasty to them, would you? No. You would actually do things for them. You would help them more. You would just be so much more nicer to them. And you would be happier, because when it is your birthday, you feel a bit special on that day. Your whole body and soul feels, it just feels like it's been filled with sunshine a little bit more, doesn't it, when it's your birthday? And you feel that little bit more special. You feel that little bit more important. So imagine if everybody could feel like everybody who you interacted with every day, it was their birthday, and it was also your birthday. But even if you just thought it was their birthday, that would still work. Imagine how nice the world would be. It would be incredible. So just something to think about. Also, one more, if you want to live a happy life, tie it to a goal, not people or things. I'll just read that again. If you want to live a happy life, tie it to a goal, not people or things. So have a goal, set yourself up with a goal. Even if it's just a small goal, you can still achieve it no matter what it is, but set yourself up with little goals. Give yourself little things to do. Like today, I'm going to paint a picture. Today, I'm going to take the dog for an extra walk, Today, I'm going to go somewhere that I've never been. And anything, just as simple as that. Take a different direction on the way to work. Get up early and take a different route.
We come in peace, peace, peace.
Forget about the nitty-gritty. If people want to say nothing, the less you say, the better.
Love yourself.
Everybody needs love. So with the love section, you'll be surprised. You'll be surprised just how much different you can feel if you just get up and move. It could be just getting up and going to the shops, going to the local shop. Get up and move. Go for a drive somewhere. You might see someone who you've never seen before. You just never know. You might see someone who you needed to see. You might, Get up and move. That's one tip. The next tip is nutrition. Care about the food that you put into your body, because your food is your fuel. Another way to love yourself and to feel confident is to dress up and dress to impress. If you put some nice clothes on, you will feel better. It's that simple. I know that when I'm wearing shorts and a t-shirt, I feel like a dirty rat. But if I was to put, some nice jeans on and a button shirt, I don't really wear button shirts actually, but if I put a nice shirt on, I will feel better. These are just simple little things that you can do to just, it's probably sounding like, oh, this is ridiculous. These aren't tips on how I can live a better life. But believe me, they are. They're the very small things that you can do to change your life, to make yourself feel better. I'd been feeling pretty average for the past few months, for a few years actually. But the other day I put on some different clothes, some jeans that I never wear and a top that I never wear, and put some product in my hair, and I was like, I actually feel quite confident today. I feel like I could go and pick up. And I didn't though. I just felt like that. But it was good. It was a nice feeling. I was like, oh, I feel alive again. I feel like I'm semi-important again. And it was just nice. So it was something that I noticed. This is just something that you can do for yourself, just to feel that little bit better. If you've been feeling a bit depressed lately, a bit average, anxiety, I'm going to touch on that next week. I've got quite a lot to talk about with the depression and anxiety topics, but that will be next week. And ways that you can help yourself through those times. But this is just something that I've noticed myself the other day. So I've got one more section for you, and it is my favorite section, which is the music section.
Give me the music.
Now, I'm going to be playing a song every single week because music is, it's been a big part of my life. I've been writing songs since I was 13, and I was never taught how to write songs or how to compose songs. It was all just by ear and, listening to other people's music, listening to the radio. I remember when I was 9 was a magic number for me when I was a kid, because 9 was the age when I fell in love with Melissa Couts. She used to be on E Street. She's an Australian actress and singer. Had all of her pictures plastered over my bedroom wall, and used to collect TV hits magazines, and just the whole music entertainment industry was just 9 was when I fell in love with it. And that year was 1992. And so many great songs come out in 1992. It was probably one of the best years of music, in my opinion. So that led me to becoming a songwriter. A few years later, I started writing songs out of my bedroom, just things that I wanted to put together and how I felt at the time. And, sometimes I just make up random things, in my songs. But I wanted to kick it off, not kick you. I don't want to kick you. I wanted to kick it off with one of my more recent songs that I recorded in Melbourne. It's called Magic Moon, and when I released this song, I released it to Australian Country Radio, and it actually got to the highest it got was number 3 on the Australian Country Radio charts, and on other stations it also reached the top 10 in a few different places. So that was something that I was very proud about. And this song is probably one of my favourite songs that I've ever written and recorded. It's an upbeat song, and it's I wrote this song completely just about my life and how I feel. And it's all about, not living in the past and just being able to let things go and just living in the moment. And also it's got that spiritual meaning in it as well, where I'm talking about, the sun and the moon. And yeah, it's just really just about enjoying life. So here it is, Magic Moon. Thanks for listening. And I'm gonna play this now for you.
7 Days of Sunshine is a positive podcast. Woohoo!
I've been waiting my whole life for this time. I can't get it right. I've been searching for someone to love me, someone to show me what it feels like. I've been hurt bad, had my heart broken. I'm still scarred from the time when I was young, but I can't hold on to pleasure or pain, so I'll leave my past where it belongs. Let's leave the past in the past, the future in the stars. Leave the fun in the sun, the mystery in Mars. Leave the rain in the clouds, where the thunder is alive. The magic with the moon, and let the present be now. Ridiculed, left alone, left to die out here on my own, but I learned to forgive, never forget. And for me I live with no regret.